Know that you will make mistakes. You should be making mistakes likely on a daily or weekly basis. And with those mistakes, you then have to decide, okay, what am I going to do with that information? And then how am I going to make sure I don't make that specific mistake again?
Get out of your comfort zone and be vulnerable. You know, we as women feel like we need to be strong and we need to, be better than the men, and we need to, do all that. Well, I think that what's great about us is that we are, naturally as women, we tend to be humble and we tend to be vulnerable, and we tend to be better listeners. I think we can use those skills to make us stronger in our professional lives. They help me.
Is to make sure that you're creating a business or a side hustle or whatever that actually fits your life and who you are. Because then building relationships, marketing, having members, customers, whatever area that you're in, it will be easy. You're not fighting against your life. You're not fighting against the grain. You're not having to change your personality. And I see people that struggle all the time with, well, how do I market? And what do I say? And how do I act? And the thing is, if you create it around your life and your personality, you don't have to change anything. You get to be who you are, and your business is an extension of you.
First and foremost, I would advise anybody that's even considering doing a business venture to find a mentor. I had someone that I could lean on early on that was such a great support system, and someone who really had a lot of good tidbits of knowledge to pass along to me. And I think that was super beneficial. But I think the more tricks you have in your hat, the better you are. So I encourage people that are in business or thinking about being in business to form relationships and friendships with like-minded individuals, create a network of support. You can be supportive for that person and seek for support within yourself. And I think that's super important.
I think that this is the time for women, and it is the time for women to start their own dream. And, because there's no sure things anymore. Nobody's sure that they're going to have a job at their business. Nobody's sure, really, even with COVID, about life. So I see a lot of really inspirational grit and passion and just what the heck, I'm going to try this from women. And so it's a really, really exciting time, to be doing what I do. And it's a really exciting time for all the women in this program to be thinking about their own thing, because you really can't mess up, because if it doesn't work, if your idea doesn't fly, so what? Pivot, fix it, change, do something different. To me, it's if you have the passion for doing your own thing, the idea is going to follow, or the idea is going to improve. Or when you hit a roadblock, it's just an obstacle.
It comes from me not really knowing business myself. And that, I think, actually, rather than being a detriment, wound up being an asset to co-starters. So I think a lot of times when you start something, you think you have to be the expert, but actually sometimes not being the expert can be the secret to it all. Is not knowing and being able to see it from a different perspective than everybody else in the industry sees. And really be there to support each other as you're kind of celebrating the successes and helping each other through the challenges.